Allan, tough loss today. Game of two halves.
Yeah, definitely. I think first period, thought we played particularly well, controlled, thought majority of the game, created, some good opportunities. Had a lot of counter attack moves, and probably just our final ball wasn't on point. Maybe to get the final execution. But in my opinion, the first 10 minutes of the second half killed the game for us. I think we lose a goal very quickly from sloppy defending, and then a penalty that's given that, having watched it back, is probably a foul for us. But at the end of the day, the referee has to make these decisions, and we have to accept that. We do really well after that. We have a reaction, we get back into the game, score a really good goal and create another couple of good opportunities, maybe to get back on level terms, and then we give a ridiculous third goal away. Real naivety in the middle of the pitch to give the ball away, and the third goal kills the game. And then from there on in, all credit to Wrexham, they managed the game comfortably and they seen it out, and the fourth goal's irrelevant after the game's done. So as much as we gave a good account of ourselves, I'm disappointed in the fact that if we'd managed the game well at certain situations, I think the game was there for us to go on and win. But unfortunately we didn't do that. But all credit to Wrexham, and good luck to them in the next round.
When you say it's a game of two halves, what causes that? Is there a bit of naivety for the boys? Because I think we were so far on top in the first half that maybe it gets into their head that we just need to turn up the second half and we win this.
Yeah, it might be that we start cold, start second half, we're not mentally prepared, and we lose a goal straight for kick-off, and then that gives Wrexham the confidence, to get in the front foot. And you could see that for the next 10 minutes they kept trying to penetrate us down our own right hand side, which they did. But as I say, then the penalty, and that kills the game a wee bit. But as I say, we get back into the game, and then I say naive in our part to give the third goal away. After that, it's the game's done.
It's not all doom and gloom though. There's loads of positives in the game today. I thought Conor McBrearty in the middle of the park was outstanding. I thought Henderson really shone today. Obviously topped it off with his goal. What about yourself?
I think thought the first team boys showed why they're first team players, while they're in and about the first team. I thought Scotty Glover was immense at centre back, and I don't say that lightly. I thought he was outstanding today. Conor done very well. I thought Jay had a fantastic second period as well. But a lot of positives, which obviously over the next day or two we'll look at more. But it's a tough one to take for us. But I have to thank all our fans for coming down today, for making the effort and the journey, and we thank them very much for getting behind the boys the whole game today.
And you say that make the journey. It's not just today. The journey's been for the boys. It's been great. There's been East Kilbride, Dumbarton, still on Albion. It has been a right good cup run for the boys as well.
It has been a fantastic run. Great experience for their learning and their development. But as I say, it's still raw just now, that on another day we could have been progressing into the quarter-finals. But as I say, all credit to Wrexham, and we wish them well. And go back to what we said about the fans, whether it's at first team level or what we've had with the Colts, we can never question our fans. Our fans are fantastic, and again we thank them for them turning up today and making that great noise and almost being a 12th man.
Allan, thanks.
Thank you.
Conor,
Aye.
What's your thoughts after that?
Well, there's lots of that going on in there, that we've had a good run and we've come down here, but ultimately me and the boys, we all wanted to come down here and get a result and get through to the next round of the cup, and that's not exactly as went to plan. And we can look and analyse, scrutinise all the goals, but ultimately it comes down to just mistakes and errors, and if we want to get further on, we're going to have to cut out our game.
You say mistakes and errors, and Wrexham came out firing all guns in the second half and kind of caught us cold, on the back foot a wee bit, and that gave them the impetus to go.
Yeah, we've came out, we've went in happy with ourselves at half time, 0-0, creating lots of chances, and actually we created lots of chances throughout the game. But the goal straight after half time. It does give them momentum, and actually we do well to come back into the game after that, and we shoot ourselves in the foot a bit about the third goal, and the fourth goal's irrelevant. We're chasing the game after that, but they did come out with the momentum in the second half, and you just need to try and combat that better, really.
What changed from the first half to the second half? Because I personally felt, and you probably felt it as well, that we were so far ahead in the first half, but just without scoring.
We looked a lot on the front foot. I think we have struggled a wee bit. Even in this cup, we struggled to put the ball in net. We've had 3-1-0 wins with lots of chances, and I think that is something that we're going to need to work on. And if we'd capitalised on all the possession we had in the first half, I think we could have ran away with the game. But actually, 4-1's probably a flattered scoreline, but that's the way it goes, I suppose.
And your development, how important is things like this, this cup run and coming away to Wrexham and all that, like I said to Allan, beating East Kilbride, beating Dumbarton, beating Stirling Albion, senior teams, that you guys aren't supposed to be beating?
Yeah, it's great. It's not just for me, it's for all the boys. It's a great experience coming away through that. It gives you lots of confidence as well, coming away from beating senior teams and actually we've outplayed a lot of them in the games as well. Even today, I thought we outplayed them for large spells. We always looked in. It makes it real, as opposed to the reserve league, which sometimes can be a bit false. This kind of environment, it's unrivalled in what it can do for a career.
Conor, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Bit of disappointing result this afternoon. What's your thoughts?
It's tough to take, to be fair, considering how well we played in the first half, and then to lose it a bit like that in the second half. I don't know, 4 goals a bit tough to take, to be fair, considering how well we played in the first half.
You mentioned how well we did play in the first half, and we were on the front foot. Cammy's had a shot deflected off the post and things like that, and maybe even an early shout for a penalty right off your cross right at the start. But we just need to turn these into goals, don't you? The pressure.
Of course. The last 3 games in this cup we've won 1-0, so it is hard because we are creating a lot of chances, but we're not scoring as much as we should have been, and that maybe help us win the game.
Just personally for yourself, it's been a great few months, the Scotland call up, this cup run, come down here today, a good goal as well, and I think a great performance for you. How do you feel personally?
It's good to score, of course, but it's good enough as playing well. We need to win. Well, it was much better of getting a win, of course.
I know it is hard, and it's hard to take, and it's still raw just now, but you've got to see that there is some pluses to that as well.
Yeah, of course there is, considering how well we've done in the cup. But as I say, we've lost today, but considering how well we have done in the previous games.
And just how do you bounce back for this as a team?
Just go back into training, train hard, try and win the next game, get back together as a team.
And have you got a wee word for the fans that came down today as well?
Oh, it's great that they've travelled all this way. I can't thank their support enough, to be fair.